The primary goal of the program is to give you a step-by-step process to help you improve your global real estate business if you are already in business buying and selling real estate properties for your clients. And if you have been thinking about this for a long time, haven't made any progress in it, or not sure where to start, the training program will answer all your questions and will help you get to a point where you're ready to launch your real estate, your global real estate business. So at Investigo, we really believe that things have changed in the last few years. And we're not talking tens of years, but even the last 5 to 7 years, things have drastically changed in how people view the world where they live, where they work. We now see not just people that are looking to retire outside of the US, but we're looking at different organizations and groups that are helping Americans live abroad and still work remotely in the US and take advantage of that uh, currency exchange rate. We have younger people that are looking to travel the world and live in different places around the world while they're still earning money either from directly from jobs in the US, working remotely or working part-time. So many different models, so many different variations. It's no longer the world where people are looking to live and work in the same town for all their life and work for the same company 20, 30 years and retire, get the pension, and maybe travel for some local destinations. People are changing. Mindsets are changing, and migration between different countries is on the rise everywhere. And not only that, people are looking to hedge the risk in every market. So people in America want to have properties somewhere else outside of the US, outside of America. People in Europe want to do the same and buy properties here in the US. And everybody is looking for risk management and risk mitigation and the idea that I can live in a place and work in a different place or move between different places around the world is becoming more and more popular. So, with these changes, we believe that global real estate is on the rise and it will continue to do so. And it will not stop because the trend is gaining a lot of momentum backed up by new technology, by the advancement in technology, by the advancement in remote work. So putting all that together, Investigo is thinking how to give access to brokers, agents, sales professionals to be able to take advantage of this market with the least effort possible and do it with great effectiveness. We have been talking to so many people that shared this vision with us. Some had great successes, some did not. Our goal is to normalize this experience and give an equal opportunity to every person that is interested in selling global real estate to have that opportunity, do it systemically, and do it effectively. And we are here to help doing that. So the agents verticals are the different things that we believe we provide to our agents, and there are success pillars for them, and as a result, success pillars for us as a company. The first is our platform where we list our properties, where you can showcase all the new development in different countries or resale properties and so on. We have also our trade missions that you'll be able to participate in once you finish your training. That will give you in-depth information and more training on these countries and get you a chance to experience and have a flavor of that country firsthand so you can go back and be a better equipped person, agent to provide knowledge and firsthand experience to your clients, which I think will make a big difference in your ability to close the sale with your clients. Then we have the local office support, which is very unique to our business model, where you get full access to a local office that is very knowledgeable about the regions and the products in this country, that can give you quick responses to any question your clients may ask you, that can go in deep search for you, even beyond what's in our platform, things that haven't even been uploaded or entered into the system yet. So the amount of support you get from the local office is unmatched. And to be honest, we think this is a big success factor for everyone to have this type of access and have it so readily accessible. You also have special projects and off-market deals, as we said. These are things that we believe can make a big difference in the financial benefits for our company and for you as an agent or broker, because a lot of these deals have a significant financial reward attached to them. Then there's the VIP club that allows only members with certain criterias. And by training and completing your VIP training as well, you'll be able to access that club and have even more opportunities for financial success. Last but not least is your education. And education, as you know, as we know, that's where we all rest on, because the more we know and the more we understand the product, the better we are equipped to deal with the client's questions and show uh, a level of expertise that creates that trust between you and your client. So these verticals will make a big difference between wanting to sell and buy international properties and being actually able to do that successfully. So who can benefit from this training? We think that both experienced and non-experienced agents can benefit from this training. So whether you have been selling international properties or dealing in international properties, or this is something new, we think that the training can be very beneficial to you. We not only go through our way of approaching this market, but we also go into deep country training where we bring in expertise of local offices, local real estate offices, people that are very familiar with the different regions, the new development, and so many aspects of the local market. We package all this training and put it before you so you can take advantage of it. So if this is new to you, or if you have been working in this industry and have done successfully international deals, you still can benefit from learning about a brand new country, learning all about its market, the opportunities that exist in it, and as a result, you'll be able to leverage that to your advantage. Now, if you're new into this, this will have a big impact on your entry into the global real estate market, as it will take you step by step into what this market is about, the challenges of the market, the way to overcome these challenges, the different models of selling and transacting in the global real estate market. Then it takes you to some of the best practices that we found, some of the Investigo best practices in entering new countries and approaching the international market to sell properties from this country. So we'll take you through that process, and then we go also into the country training, which everyone, as we said, will benefit from. So it is a complete package, and we're sure that no matter what your level of experience is, somewhere along that training process, you will find many sections and many sessions that will be very beneficial to you. So as we said, the training program is split into what we call general section and country specific training. The general sections include the understanding of the global real estate market, some of the risks, some of the benefits, then how to become, if you decided that you want to take part in leverage the Investigo platform and the Investigo system, how to register, how to become part of it, then takes you into more like technical training, how to set up your own page, your own site within the Investigo platform, how to brand it and link it to your URL if you're going to do that, or the different features of the system that allows you to interact with it, how to upload your client lists, and the different things that you can take advantage of using the platform. Then the next training after that will be the legal and administrative training, where we deal with common questions about doing business internationally and licensing, and do you need licenses? What kind of licenses, if any? Is it a commission or a marketing fee? All the questions that we gathered from agents and brokers that are connected to the way of doing business, how to do business internationally. So we go into legal, administrative, and in the process of taking this from a wish or a desire to sell or to do business in the global real estate industry into an actual step-by-step, how do I do it starting today? Then we go into the country-specific trainings, and these trainings, we really it depends on the country itself. So it may be one session, maybe four sessions, maybe six sessions. We don't know how many each country will be, but the training itself, for each country, has the same section. So even though the number of sessions will vary from country to country, the actual breakdown of the areas where you need to train or we need to train on will be the same. So as you can see here from the timeline, both types of training, the general training and the country training, will at one point overlap. So the first couple of sessions, we think you have to take, you have to go through before you get into the country training. So the general understanding of the global real estate market and how to join Investigo or how to use Investigo as your international platform, those will have to happen first. And then you can go into the country training while you're finishing your general training. In the country training, you have country information, then you have regions and products, sales process, and then miscellaneous residency and other types of services that, or call it after sale services, that you are able to offer specific to a particular country. So as you're going through that, you could also finish your general training with the system training and legal and administrative. The training schedule for the general training is as you see it. It's set time. It's every week, Thursdays, Fridays, and then you got to take the first two sessions, and then you have Tuesdays and Wednesdays for the last two sessions. So within a period of 1 week, you could take the whole training. But then let's say you are available on Thursday but not on Friday, then you're available again on Tuesday but not on Wednesday. That training gets repeated and repeated every week, so you will be able to pick and choose the day in each week that you're available and finish your training. You could finish it all in 1 week. It may take you 2, 3, or 4, but hopefully you'll be able to do it all back to back so that it stays fresh in your mind. So that is fixed schedule. The country training is decided by the local office. They set up the dates and the times. Of course, these times are fit or suitable for the US market. So it's not going to be 3 o'clock in the morning where you have to wake up and take the training. It will be within our business hours, but they will vary from country to country. And they are done in an alternating way so that you're able to go through more than one country training at the same time. Or if you choose to do so, you can just take one country at a time and then go into the next one. So in general, you will have many opportunities to finish both the general training and the country training. I just want to take a little more time talking about the importance of the country specific training and why we think this is a great value for all of us. When we go into a specific country, there's so much that we need to learn to become experts or to become knowledgeable enough so that we can advise our clients, we could talk to them, we could steer them in the right direction. And without in-depth training, a lot of people attempt to sell international properties, but the results are not so favorable, or sometimes they're very disappointing. We believe that training plus other things that we will talk about, but for the most part, learning the product is a crucial element of success in selling international properties. So the country information takes you through the geography, the demographics, economy, tourism, weather, the real estate market in that country, how it operates. So it's really specific to that country, and but it's general to the different aspects that you have to deal with when you're doing business in a foreign country. Then the next part of the training, which is the regions and products, that starts to break down the country into regions and what is being sold in these regions, or what type of real estate, commercial, residential, is it high rises, beach properties? What exactly are we looking at into this specific region? It's important also to know who are the biggest players, people that we deal with, where the inventory is coming from, what type of inventory. So this is a in-depth training that may take more than one session. So that's why we say every country has the same breakdown of areas we need to train on, but the sessions may vary because regions and products will be different from country to country. Then once that is completed, you go into the sales process for that specific country from beginning to end, from initiation all the way to delivering the property for your client, receiving their keys, and then what happens even after that in other services training, such as residency for those who want to obtain residency by buying real estate, or how do they get their property managed. Some places do not deliver complete finishes, and you need to use local companies to do the final touches or decorations, furnishing, all aspects of providing excellent customer service. You're being trained on local vendors coming to that training, subject matter experts. The idea of that training is to make you have the level of understanding and information that you can confidently speak to your client and know that what you're saying is correct, and you could back it up, and you have the right people to support you in the case you need to. In addition to all this, you need to know how you're going to benefit financially from selling in this country, what type of commissions or marketing fees you are getting, how you get paid, how long it takes before you get paid, and so on. So the country specific training, I believe, will be exceptionally important for everyone who is taking this seriously and wants to make good living, good money out of global real estate transactions. So how can you actually register for training? How do you get this done? It's really simple. After this session, if you decide that this is for you and you want to continue, you would go on investigomarket.com. You will register as an agent. You will follow the process, accept that different agreements. And then once you do that, you will go to pros.investigousa.com/registration, register for training, or in this session, in this training that we're going through right now, you could go in at the end when we do our polling question, and you could say, yes, I'm interested and I would like to register and be part of the training. And then this way you will receive an email with all the instructions that you want. So either way, we will have a pathway for you to register, and every piece of information that you need will be sitting in your email. So you just need to look into your email for a confirmation whether you did this on your own by going to Investigo Market and then going to Pros, or by answering the polling question. Either way, you'll end up in the same place with an email that details all the steps that you have to take to complete your registration. It's super easy. It should take you no more than 5 minutes to do everything. We made it especially simple and easy so that we don't waste time to get started. Make sure once you know the dates and the trainings that you're going to attend, that you put that on your calendar. And we will also send you reminders. But being so busy, all of us, it's good that both ends of it will keep count of the trainings and the times and so on. So you keep records of it, we keep records of it, and between both of us, we will not miss any trainings, and then you'll be able to finish it according to the schedule that you have planned for yourself. Now, as important as taking your training is to also receive the certificate. So the certificate says that you went through the training, especially the country training, and that you are ready to take advantage of being certified in that country. And as we will see in the next slide, getting a certificate is the key to unlocking all these benefits from the country training. So by finishing your training and getting your certificate, you'll be able to have access to the full inventory. You can sell it residential, commercial in that country. You will also have access to some off-market deals that we get every now and then that we don't even put on our platform. You can come to trade missions without going through the training. It will be very hard for you to follow along in the trade missions. So you would have to go through your country training before going on a trade mission in that country. You will be able to receive full support from the local office, because now they know that when you ask questions, you're asking important questions. You're asking questions coming from a level of understanding of that country, and that they're not going to be wasting their time trying to educate you from the beginning, but they're asking more difficult questions and supporting you with closing the sale process. You also are able to access all the complementary services that can generate you extra cash. So property management, furnishing, all the way even franchising. Some of our clients are looking to buy properties as well as a franchise that will go along with it. And we have a great franchise operation that connects our clients with great franchises, and you'll be able to take advantage of that. We train you on that as well as part of the training. And by completing the training and having your certificate, you will have access to all these miscellaneous services or after sale services that will generate you extra cash, in some cases, substantial financial reward because of the nature of these transactions. And last but not least, getting more and more training in specialized areas. So, for example, the VIP club, the training for that, the certification for the VIP club, all these things will be accessible to you once you finish your training and get your certification. So that's why we say it's a process. Take it step by step, but the end goal of this is to unlock all these features for you by finishing your training and getting your certificate. If you have questions about anything throughout your training process, after this session and in any of the sessions that we will have, you can direct your questions to agents at investigousa.com, or you could talk directly to your trainer. So in country trainings, you will have people that are helping you in training. You could direct your questions to them. You could always put a question in the chat and have someone answer it either at the Q&A session or after the training. So they have multiple ways to getting answers to your questions. But if you get a question in the middle of the night and you want to ask someone and get an answer for it, just shoot us an email at agents@investigousa.com and you'll get an answer within 24 hours. So what is the next step right now? What if you're interested? You want to go through that? Like we said before, it's really easy. At the end of the session, just answer the polling question, show that you're interested, and that's all you need to do for us to contact you. I give you all the information, step-by-step process to complete your registration on the site and your training registration. And like we said, it doesn't take more than 5 minutes to do all that, and you're on your way. You got your dates on your calendar, and you can start the training with us.